All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome to the second live stream of How to Platinum Dark Souls 1. All right, in the last part, oh, and I got to put my my death count on here so I know. I had to go back to the first live stream to figure out. I thought I was at like 7, but it's actually at 6. So. All right. So in this episode, or this live stream, if you will, I'm hoping to, we did get a, did we get a, we did, we got a Black Knight Greatsword, or a Black Knight Sword and a Black Knight Greatsword, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to think about, oh God, literally just got home from work. I wanted to get home as quick as I can, get like about a 2.5 hour stream in for you guys. So, ideally, I want to get through Darkroot Garden in this episode, possibly the depths. And we'll just see kind of where we're at. Like I said, this is going to be a side project, if you will. But I know the Capra Demon, I tried to cheese it, but I ran out of fire bombs. So before we fight the Capra Demon again, we're going to get us some fire bombs, but not before. Alright. Yeah, Darkroot Garden, I want to take out the butterfly. Really, bro? Take you down. Ooh, nice tight shard. Hey. Stop that. Alright, to get to Darkroot Garden, where do we go? This way. Bonfire there. Sten's Fortress there. Hey. Yo, Synth, what's up, buddy? Alright, so here is Andre. He's going to be our primary blacksmith. Talk to him, blah, blah, blah. Learn his gesture, hurrah. That helps. I can't remember if the gestures are a trophy or not. I may have to look at that. Ah, God. Big old drink of that. Yo, and Sin, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that very, very much. Andre's got some, he sells an unlimited supply of Titanite shards. He also sells the Crest of Artorias, which is needed to fight Great Grey Wolf Sif, which we're not going to worry about buying that right now. Well, obviously we don't have 20,000 souls right now either. He does have an array of weapons. Nothing to really write home about. And then, of course, he sells, you know, just a limited variety of arrows and whatnot. But, like I said, now to get to Darkroot Garden, we're to come down here. And we're going to encounter the first of several in the game that we're going to deal with. An enemy called a Titanite Demon. These guys can be bad news, but generally they're not, oh my god, terrible. They have their weapon, a Titanite pole catcher. I think that's what it's called. Good. God, you hit incredibly hard. Really? Stop that. Way too soon on that. And I just got killed. I was hoping. Hoping I wouldn't die this quickly. But you know what? Death count now goes to 7. I think I heard for every Titanite demon you kill, the rest in the game gets stronger. That is absolutely correct. That's why a lot of people don't kill them. There is only one in the game that respawns, and that's the one in Lost Izalith. For whatever reason, that one respawns, but... Oh, that was bullcrap. God, mother trucker. I'm about done with you, sir. Yeah, tight. Oh, God. Mother. A pearl. You are not supposed to be this God blessed difficult, sir. Oh, my God. That weapon has very long range. 9 times out of 10, they'll drop a... I have never had this guy, or I should say these guys, drop their weapon. God! Stop hitting me. There he goes. Good God. But a couple thousand souls, and 9 times out of 10, they will drop Demon Titanite, which is used for upgrading weapons. But all right. I took a beating on that one. Good God. The good thing is, as I mentioned, Titanite demons do not respawn. To catch up on chat, since I know you sent a couple things. Also didn't know that worm at that place guards a bonfire. So after I knew that second play, I had the biggest face palm. The worm, I'm trying to think where you're... if you're talking about the demon ruins... Ow! Listen, tree man. Good thing about these guys is they drop purple moss clumps. They also drop... also, they drop... they can drop, I think, blooming moss clumps as well. They can drop all kinds of clumps, which is beneficial because we'll need the blooming moss clumps. Yeah, that one. We take this way to... what's it called? Dark Root... oh, God! Listen. Stop that. Dark Root Basin. Which there's a couple items that I do want. Actually, you know what? We're going to go here briefly. Because there is a couple items I do want to get. And plus I need the souls because we're going to be upgrading our Black Knight sword. Like I mentioned before, if you get a Black Knight sword or a Black Knight weapon at this particular stage of the game, this game becomes broken. It truly does. Come here. Very nice. Couple pieces, because to upgrade the Black Knight sword, I need Twinkling Titanite, so that actually worked out very well. The rest of the stuff I can come back and get later. I'm not really too worried about it. But like I said, I do want to do the basin. Yeah, if you get the halberd here, early game's a cakewalk. Yeah, any Black Knight weapon that you can get at this particular stage of the game, yeah, absolutely. This game becomes broken. Literally becomes broken. So, I said, you don't have to follow. Like I said, I just want to show you guys how to get the platinum trophy for this game. Like I said, I don't know how many parts this is going to be. There's a lot of things I won't physically do, and oh god, no hugs. That I will not do because I don't feel the need to do it. But I will at least walk you guys through what you need to do. Plus, I'm going to show you guys some really neat cheese tricks to do in regards to that as well. Simpson, what is your favorite Souls game? Excellent question. Part of me loves the first game because, like I said, it was the first game I ever platinumed. But I absolutely love Dark Souls 3. 3 is my favorite. Three also has my favorite DLC in the Ring City. All right, so we're gonna come here. The Artorias, the crest of Artorias, goes in that door right there, which leads you to Sif, which we're not going to worry about right now. However, a lot of people do not realize that this is an illusionary wall that leads to a bonfire. A lot of people do not know that. But so just trying to catch up on chat and whatnot. What boss pissed you off the most in your first playthrough of this game? There were a couple that one of them was Manus, who I do believe is the most difficult boss in this game in the DLC. Gwendolyn really pissed me off because of him disappearing and all that. It always annoyed the crap out of me that he disappeared, and then it took me a while to get the mechanic of how that works. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be Manus, because he has just that insane, I think it's like 5 or 6 hit combo that just does so much damage. It's ridiculous. I'm only going to go through the DLC in this game once because you don't need it to mine was Ornstein and Smo. They whooped my ass my first playthrough because they are tough and I was I was trash. But now I usually beat them first try. Yeah, in Orlando, which we're not going to go get this soul item because there's 3 tree guys that are in the ground. Once you go to get it, they'll pop up. It's a soul item, and frankly, it's not worth every time you come through here, those 3 tree guys beating your ass. So I love Ornstein and Smo. There's a little bit of a trick to them. As far as you can't get both of their souls in one playthrough, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, God. Yeah. I went to roll, I hit the wrong button. God. You know, I was thinking, this time around, we shouldn't have too many deaths. We've already got 2, and I've been streaming for a whopping 14 minutes. I fucking didn't rest at their goddamn bonfire. I knew I should have. I knew I should have. I knew I should have. Alright, we're gonna pop a twin humanity. 1, to become human, and 2, to kindle this bonfire up to 10. I hate those stone knights. I absolutely despise those guys. Get this bonfire up to 10. Perfect. Also show you guys some really nice grinding spots for bonfires, or for humanities rather. God, that's so annoying. Actually, as you can see, the Titanite demon is nowhere to be found. Hang on 1 second. All right. Excuse me. Die. So once we get the stats we need for the sword, the Black Knight sword, like I said, this is going to be cake. Maybe even a cupcake. Also, one thing that I really like is the Moonlight Butterfly, the boss of this area. You can actually see before you actually get to her. Oh God, I literally if I would have fallen off the edge, I would have cried. Metaphorically. There she is. Yeah, the Moonlight Butterfly, you can see her just perched up there. Before you enter the boss arena, that's where she hangs out and stays. Alright. Rest here. That way, if I happen to die again, I'm at least right here. At the rate we're going, I was challenged to do a death run of 50 or less. And as of right now, it ain't looking good. One thing I hate about these guys is you have to wait until they're up. That miracle is super annoying. That is called the Tranquil Walk of Peace. That's a miracle that we'll be getting later on in the game. For the Knight's Honor Trophy, you need to farm these guys for their sword and their shield. That is, those are two items that are a requirement of the Knight's Honor Trophy. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here to this tree. So, oh, right here. We should get these little frog things that are gonna. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. I always thought these enemies were cool. They're annoying, but they're cool. Another tree. I don't think they don't think they ever drop anything. So. Oh, excuse me. Trying to remember this way. I know there's more of those rock things. So if you have the Drake sword. Oh! I forgot there was another one of those. Stone Guardians, I believe is what they're called. My stamina is for shit. Oh. Oh, God. Dang, I don't remember you guys hitting as hard as you hit. My God. Okay, you know, can you... Thank you. Freaking drop dead. Oh, yeah, they drop green blossoms. I forgot about that. So, Proud Knight. All right. Oh, give me one quick second, guys. Hang on. Sorry, I had to grab my drink from the other room. Also, definitely want to thank you guys. First part of this How to Platinum series has like 37, 38 views. So, really sincerely appreciate that. I didn't know how this series was going to go. Like I said, it was just a side project I decided I wanted to do. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, like I said, these guys are super annoying. As I said, it does take some time, and then this is the shiny that we saw from down here. But there's the wolf ring, and for the love of God, you're gonna make this jump. Be sure to jump. Ooh, God, almost did not. I very barely made that jump. Ow! Why are you guys? Oh, you know why? Because I rested that fracking bonfire. All right, so let's go ahead and tackle the butterfly. One of the easiest bosses in the game, especially if you're a magic. If you have a magic build, the butterfly is literally a piece of cake. There's a couple items which I don't really feel the need to get, but Partisan, which is a spear, or a spear, excuse me. Not a spear, but a spear. Perfect. Blooming purple moss clump. Very, very nice. Blooming purple moss clumps cure toxic. And then we're just going to go this side. There's a couple of other pickups over there, but you got it. There's like 2 or 3 stone guardians. I just don't want to deal with that nonsense. We do have another stone guardian here. And I love when they do this miracle because it gives you a very solid window to attack. So there should be one more we got to deal with down here at the entryway. Yep. Crip! Oh, God. I got stuck on the tree. God damn it. I got stuck on the tree and then this fucking cocksucking environment. God. Like, if I just do something stupid and die, that's fine. But when I fucking get stuck on the environment, that is the absolute #1 thing about this game that pisses me the fuck off. God, that pissed me off. Now I gotta get human again because there is a NPC that I want to summon just to show that summoning this NPC for the Moonlight Butterfly makes her... What do you want, Bubba? Get down. What do you want? God, absolutely ridiculous. All right. Why, Bubba? God, this is ridiculous. I already have 3 freaking deaths, and I haven't even been streaming a half an hour yet. That's actually pathetic. I'm going to bypass everything. I want my souls. Yeah, first time I got stuck on the tree, then I got stuck on this godforsaken... this piece of stone right there. God, just super, super freaking annoying. But anyway. So yeah, behind here in the foliage, there is a summon sign for Witch Beatrice. And I recommend, if you're doing a strength build, kind of like what I'm trying to do, to summon. So, I said with her magic, she will melt the Moonlight Butterfly. Hi, Bubba. Hi, honey. My sweet baby boy. Everybody's seen you on YouTube. Alright. So the butterfly is going to come in. She's going to shoot at you with a bunch of lasers and whatnot. But like I said, look at the damage that Beatrice does with her magic. Like I said, this way you don't have to wait for her. Oh, God. You don't have to wait for her to drop down. Yeah, and there she goes. Like I said, the moon, having Beatrice, dear God, makes this fight cake. So, yeah, Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly, we need her soul twice. Because she has 2 items that you need for the Knight's Honor trophy. She has a weapon, and she has, I believe, a shield, if I remember correctly. I said the last episode of this How to Platinum live stream is going to be all about the Knight's Honor trophy, everything you need for the Knight's Honor trophy, and how to get it. But we get the Watchtower basement key, as well as the Divine Ember and a Homeward Bone. The Divine Ember is incredibly important because you need that to give to Andre to upgrade your what do you call it? Divine. What is Divine? Holy Weapon. All right, now that that mess is finally done, good God, that was ridiculous, dying 3 times. All right, let's head back. You know what? Let's level up first and foremost. Need my dex to 18. I do want, if I'm going to pull this off, because now we can start using Black Knight Sword. Ah! Like I said, you're going to see the damage that this thing can do. Not without even being upgraded, it's already stronger than the Drake Sword. With a physical attack of 220. If you two-hand it, it scales 84. So this weapon's already got over 300. And again, that's without without upgrading. We're going to go upgrade it here in a minute. Pop a couple of these souls. Very nice. Excuse me. All right. And you'll see a difference real quick as far as damage output. Look at that. Boom. One shot. One shot. And we're going to go give this maybe 1 to 2 upgrades. And that's another thing. You are going to upgrade a lot of weapons in this game. A lot of them is to get your Knight's Honor trophy. And again, we're gonna talk in depth about Knight's Honor, like I said, at the end of this live stream series. But yeah, you're gonna upgrade a lot of things. I don't know if I mentioned this before or not. The all right. Like I said, hopefully this live stream will get just as much attention as the other one. Also, again, a huge thank you to everybody on account that we are 10 subscribers away from hitting 500, which is amazing.
I've seen.
All right. Yep. Give him the Divine Ember. And now what we're going to do, we're going to reinforce our weapon. Black Knight Sword. Oh, we can get this sumbitch up to +3 already. The maximum it'll go is +5, but so let's take a look at this now. Yeah, so we haven't even been to Blighttown yet, and we have a weapon that does almost 400 damage. So, like I said, broken. Absolutely broken. Alright. Speaking of which, put on the Rusted Iron Ring, because I think we're going to go into Blighttown. We're going to take the back way into Blighttown. Then once I can buy some fire bombs, we're going to take out the Capra Demon, hit the depths, and all that other stuff. So, but let's make our way. Look at that. Just look at that damage. You want some? Come on, bud. Come on, Bubba. Really? Dick? I also don't have a helmet on, which I don't need a helmet, but I do want... My feet are getting cold. Okay. I have a Dragling attached to me. Literally. Oh. All right. Yeah. Let's see if Lautrec is back really quick because but rest. Yes, he is. All right. So, a little bit about Lautrec. Notice where he's sitting. Directly across from the Firekeeper. All right. If you go into Blighttown and kill Chaos Witch Quelaag, when you come back to Firelink Shrine, your Firekeeper is going to be murdered. And in her place will be a Black Eye Orb. So what I highly recommend that you do at this particular point in time.
I have your reward.
Get your reward first. He gives you a Sunlight Medal. Now remember I talked about you're going to need 30 Sunlight Medals to get a miracle from the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Yeah. This guy is an absolute prick. So what I recommend doing is kicking him, which will get him on his feet. And then kick him off the ledge. Okay? He will die, and then we're gonna quit the game and go back into it. God dang it. And then once you kill Lautrec, you get 5 humanities, and you also get the Ring of Favor and Protection, which is an amazing ring to have, because this thing will boost your HP, your stamina, and your load. The only downside to it is if you remove it for any way, shape, or form, it breaks, and you can't get it back. So, but there in turn, it also guarantees your Firekeeper is going to stay safe. Now, the only thing about that is if Lautrec kills your Firekeeper, if you go into Anne Orlando in the Grand Cathedral after beating Ornstein and Smo, or it might even be before you beat Ornstein and Smo, you invade Lautrec's world, and he's got 2 magic NPCs with him. Once you kill Lautrec, you retrieve her soul that you can put back here, and on top of that, you also get his armor set, which I don't really care about. But we're going to take the back way into Blighttown. I absolutely hate Blighttown. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But it's honestly not that bad. Yes, it sucks, but oop. Ow. Now, if you have the master key, you can open up this door. So Large Soul of the Nameless Soldier, into the Valley of Drakes, and then the backside of Blighttown. Enter through here. It's the safer way to go into Blighttown, in my opinion. You got these guys. These are called infested barbarians. Oh god. Oh god. I might just run past these guys, honestly. I don't feel like dying right now. There we go. 2 shots with the Black Knight sword. Backstab. And they drop dung pies. Which basically are piles of shit. Yo, Dree, if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize, but welcome in. And I absolutely agree. It is a masterpiece. Every Souls game is a masterpiece, in my opinion. Even Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 gets a lot of hate, and there are certain mechanics of Dark Souls 2 I can understand where the hate comes from, but it's still one of the best series in the world, so... Like I said, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we are on the road to 500 subs. And in this chest, you get the key to the New Londo Ruins. Now, this is the way you would come out of Blighttown if you came through from the front. So that gate that we just opened with the master key, this gate will open that gate if you don't have the master key. All right? So again, just keep that in mind. And now we're going to start making our descent into Blighttown. Now we just descend our descent into madness here. Oh, God. Oh, God. I forgot. I don't say I forgot about these. Oh, God. These guys are annoying. These mosquito things, they are endless. Ah, God. Their hitbox is ridiculous. And then we have these blow dart guys. They cause toxic. Oh, God, just like that. Mother of pearl. God, I hate the mosquitoes. Should have bought more of them. Okay. God. These things are so annoying. And then there's a lot more of these. There's like 3 of them, maybe 4 of them. There's one over there, too. I said, this is not a... Oh, I was really hoping you would... Did he drop down? He did. Looks like, yeah, he is down there. He's completely down there. See if I can't snipe at him. Ooh, good. Oh, you can't hit me. You can't hit me. God, this is... yeah, the other guy, the other blow dart guy's right over there, but he fell. Oh, God. Mother... God bless America. That's all right. I am probably going to die. Yeah, I am probably going to die. That toxic is not going to go away. Yeah. But the good thing is those guys will not respawn. I'm going to just stand right here. Wait for it to kill me because I only have one. Basically, I'm going for the plat. Genuinely, really enjoying it. That's awesome. And like I said, hopefully these videos will be a help to you. God, I have died so many times. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I absolutely hate this. I hate that I've died this many goddamn times. It's just annoying. I guess I don't die this many times. At least generally, I don't. Just run back. Just really annoying. All right. Good thing, dude. Like that's the kind of thing I'm so sick of. I'm stuck on a plank, for God's sake. It is like the most annoying thing ever to be stuck on something. Just gonna bypass these guys. I don't want nothing to do with these guys. These guys are annoying. Come here. Die. There's also a sorcery that we need. I think it's down a little ways. But yeah. Go away. Like I said, these mosquitoes are so frickin' annoying. Not only can they poison you, which is extremely frustrating, like I said, their hitboxes are beyond janky. There is another blow dart guy right in that little alcove there, but... Try to take out these damn dogs. At least a couple of them. It's just always nice to take things out from above. God, and I swear to God, these fucking mosquitoes, God dang it. Poison again! Poison! Alright, we got the remedy for that. Just so freaking annoying. I don't think it's gonna hit him. No, it isn't. Alright. Oh God. Try to be... Oh, you dick. Oh, I got real... The fact that... Oh, God, that was, like, beyond terrifying. Couple more over here. Damn it! God! Fucking damn it! Alright, one more death like that, and I'm done. I will delete this game once and for all. Like, this is pissing me off to no end. Because I'm dying in ways I've never died before. From now on, death count, 500 deaths or less is my new goal. Because I swear to God... God fucking damn it. Yeah, one more stupid death and I'm done. I'll end this series, I'll delete this game, I'll delete my trophy list because it's annoying. I was hoping to make some significant progress today, but I can't do jack shit because I suck at this game. And I forgot to make myself human. Here, let me, because I guarantee you I'm going to die again. So let's make sure we get that up. Unbelievable. It's just, I don't mind dying. You're going to die in a Dark Souls game, but dying stupidly is just what I cannot tolerate. And it's so god dang annoying. I like playing this game because, like, once upon a time I thought I was good at this game, but God, I am horrible. I can't even get down into Blighttown, let alone, you know, anything else. About this, you know what? No, I'll tell you what. If I mess up now with this thing, fuck the Firekeeper Soul. It ain't worth all of this. It's really not. It's not like you get a trophy for, you know, collecting all the Firekeeper Souls or anything, but I just cannot stand dying in stupid ways. Yo! X-Main Gaming, how's it going? Kind of frustrating right now. Just because oh my god! I fucking hate these god dang mosquitoes! Like I said, their hitboxes are the most They have literally the most wonkiest hitboxes in the entire game. As I'm doing everything in my power not to get frustrated. And the sad thing is, it's not even... Blow one more at me. Thank you. Now die. Thank you. I mean, I technically could just drop down here, because the Firekeeper Soul's on this corpse down here. But then it's all about... And that's the thing, I can't even get down into Blighttown. Die, thank you. Like I said, I love these games, but oh my god. I just don't know why my character is so damn weak. Gotta kite these things one at a time. There we go. Holy crap, we might actually get to Blighttown, guys. Alright, grab that. There's your next Firekeeper Soul. So at this particular point in time, you will, you should be up to +3. God, that was an adventure. Once we get through the depths, we'll have to come down to Blighttown to the front way because there is a pyromancy that you have to get, that you can get along the way. Which you obviously need that for your all pyromancy trophy. Soul of a Proud Knight, very nice. Now we can continue our descent. into freaking frackin' madness, if you will. Down this way. Be very, very careful navigating on top of the tree. Come back through here. Grab the crimson waistcloth, the crimson set, and this treasure chest. You get the sorcery remedy. This is the only place you can get it in the game. So, to get your all sorceries trophy, you absolutely need that sorcery. I swear I always... Well, I can't say always, but 9 times out of 10, I fuck up going back. Oh, the game has pity on me. Thank you. What's what I said? I'm going to do all I can so that you guys can get your own platinum trophy in this game. So, that way, if you're missing anything, I'm hoping I can be that person, if you will. Then we're going to take this wheel all the way down into the swamp. Now, if you grabbed the ring from the asylum, the second trip to the asylum, this rusted iron ring, your travels here are going to be a lot simpler because you're not going to be bogged down by the swamp. All right. Oop, missed. There we go. Because I want to show you guys something. With the ring, oh god. Sorry, we're going to get poisoned anyway. We're close to a bonfire. But with the ring on, look how much we can traverse in the swamp. But if we don't have that ring on, here's the difference, folks. We're slow. Very, very slow. So again, food for thought. And there's also an NPC. We're going to have to get human again here. Where's a bonfire? Thank God. Nope, nope. It's going to be human. Alright. Before we get too far in, come up through here. Get a dragon scale. To get out, just simply climb this ladder, and then come back around. So we're gonna get invaded by Mildred. If you're human, we're gonna go back over here. Mildred will invade you from over there. God, get off of me. Susceptible to backstabs. Look at the damage from this thing, like I said. And down she goes. A lot of souls. Seriously. I hate these mosquitoes. Alright, you get quite a bit of souls. You also get 3 humanity, and you also get her butcher knife as a weapon, which is super, super nice. Now, Blighttown, the main thing that you want to do down here is to take out Quelaag. You're going to get the second Bell of Awakening when you do. When we come down here later, we'll traverse the rest of this. Because like I said, there's some things to pick up down here. There's also some infested barbarians there off in the distance with boulders. Those guys can be a pain in the esophagus. But we will come back to Blighttown later, I promise you. But I want to take out the boss. So, easiest way to traverse is going to be coming this way. Grab a large Titanite shard there. I recommend these mosquitoes to die. Like I said, their hitbox is so wonky. Look at that. Like, it's like it doesn't even go through them. Look at that. There we go. Oh my god. Annoying. It's just ridiculous. Alright. So the best way to take these guys out is to come over this way. You can deal with them one at a time. Or you can use an arrow to fire at them. Listen, I don't need both of you. I just need one of you. Oh goody, more mosquitoes. Oh god. There he comes. Oh god, thank you, iframes. Holy crap, that's the yeah, their attacks are heavily telegraphed, for one. And they also do this, yeah, this rolling move. That's kind of annoying, but not, oh my god, terrible. Max stab. Die. Ow, god, that fell on my head. It didn't do any damage, but that fell on my damn head. Some more dung pies. What's her face? Not Quilana. I think you have to beat the witch first, and then she appears out here. She will be your main source of pyromancy. Let's go ahead and go into Quilag's domain, which is right up here. We'll take out Quilag. Down in here. These guys, they don't do any harm to you, so just ignore them. Also, if you kill these guys, these worm-like creatures will pop out of them, and they're kind of annoying. And if you killed the NPC version, or the invader, Mildred, she'll be available to summon. I recommend her just because it's a nice decoy. And we'll watch this cutscene, because this cutscene is actually kind of cool. Super chat, good pointer. X-Men said that. Yeah, that's dope. I remember this one. Yeah, Queelag is required to kill. As I said, this she blocks the second Bell of Awakening. So we're gonna run out here. She usually starts with that, like a lava type attack. Ow! Holy crap, that hurt. A shit ton of damage. Yo, big baby. What is up? That AoE, that is an absolutely powerful blast. Can easily one-shot you. We're just going to stay ahead of the game here. Then when she does that, that opens up a monumental window for damage. But with this Black Knight sword at a +3, again, the damage is just unsurpassed. And just like that, down she goes. First try. And we get the Soul of Quelaag. We also get a Twin Humanities for her defeat, which is very, very nice. 20,000 souls, even better. And while we're here, we're going to go into the Demon Ruins, because I'm going to show you guys how to cheese a boss. Because everybody knows it's fun to cheese a boss. Right? So we're going to come over here. We're going to throw this lever. This is the second Bell of Awakening. This is going to be your next trophy. Because with both bells being rang, that's going to open up the door to Sen's Fortress. Alright, so Sen's Fortress is unlocked, ready to go. That is the gateway to Anne Orlando. Super annoying area, but like I said, I'll get you guys through it. We're going to just drop down here. Yes, we'll take fall damage, but that's alright because we're about to hit another bonfire. This is an illusory wall, and then we're going to come across Ingi.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
You want to tell him yes?
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Alright, he will get out of the way. This is going to be your next covenant. Alright, enter the covenant here. Okay. Pyromancy, Great Chaos Fireball. And then she can also reinforce our Estus Flask that we picked up the Firekeeper Soul earlier on, so that's always good. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and rest, and then I'm going to show you guys how to cheese a boss in the Demon Ruins that we're probably not supposed to fight yet, but have no fear, guys. Oh, one thing about Ingi, if you talk to him... Nope, he doesn't have it yet, but he sells a couple pyromancies that you want to buy. So we're going to come down here into the Demon Ruins. Yes, we're not supposed to be here yet, but that's perfectly fine. We're going to hit this bonfire. And you don't want to come here yet because, like I said, it's full of lava, but there's a boss right there. And you can actually see the tentacles of the boss in the background there. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys a super easy way to kill this boss, as well as gain an additional 20,000 souls. So, drop down there. You have to let me know in the comments section if you know of this trick. If not, then I will have taught you guys something. But all right, go into here, and then take this long pathway to the boss. Actually, I am going to put on some equipment just to give myself some extra. Yeah, I don't need to really I don't have to worry about rolling, but I do want to have some extra armor because we're going to get nailed by a couple of fire blasts. But trust me when I tell you, it's going to be worth it. You come around the corner here, and there is the ceaseless discharge. And so to activate him, grab the gold hem set. He's going to activate. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run all the way back to the beginning of this area. Okay? Yo, Fox Pop, hello, and welcome. Welcome in. Seen a couple of new faces. Like I said, if you guys would mind subscribing to the channel, it would definitely help out tremendously. So again, he's going to hit you a couple times. Yep, he is following, which is exactly what you want. Yeah, I knew he was going to hit me one more time. That's all right. Heal. I like it. And then once we get through here, we're home free. The discharge will leap into the air. He will get stuck. All right? He will get suspended in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, insta kill. He lets his grip go, and he falls, and there you go. Quick, easy way to kill the ceaseless discharge. And then once you kill him, the lava begins to harden. And you get a humanity, a homeward bone, and again, there you go, 20,000 souls, just like that. So, super, super cool. Like I said, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then over there in the background, you can see about 6 or 7 Taurus demons down there. The Capra demon is also down there. So yeah, I want to be able to move a little bit, so there we go. And what's kind of funny about this is if you just let these guys attack you, eventually they'll infect you with a parasite. Really? There we go. Like that. And after a little bit of time, you'll end up looking like one of them. We're going to let that take effect, and then we're going to make our way towards Sen's Fortress. We should be able to get Sen's Fortress in this episode. You again?
There is no time for think only.
Alright, I'm gonna let this take effect here. Shouldn't take too long, but... Yeah, man. Maybe they didn't infect me. Hold on. I thought maybe they did. Let's go down here just to be on the safe side. Alright. Let this thing do its thing, work its magic. Really? Okay, you know what? I don't need... Really? Oh, these are the worms I'm talking... Yep! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Got killed by a worm, folks. A worm. A measly little worm. Yeah, this has been more than frustrating. Because like I said, every death I've had in this episode, in this live stream, has been ridiculously stupid. I mean, the good thing is my souls aren't that far off. And there's a reason you want to get infected with this by this parasitic thing. They may have to do it a couple times. Oh, damn that. Damn. Back to back. Okay. One of them needs to die. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky now. Damn it. That's not what I... Son of a bitch! Okay, fuck it. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. Don't care. We'll do it later. There we go. Woo. Oh, there we go. Yep. Good deal. It actually worked out nicely. Now you talk to Ingy. And you get some new dialogue.
Well, now, you're just like me. Your dedication is fully apparent. Only, well, your head looks awful. Why not try this? I've no use for it any longer.
It gives you an egg vermifuge.
Oh, what is it?
And you can buy those. And then that also unlocks 2 pyromancies that you need for your platinum trophy. All right. Poison mist, toxic mist. All right. You need both of those for your platinum. So don't forget to get them. If you use the egg vermifuge, it breaks the egg on your face. Alright. Now we can make our ascension. And it probably wouldn't hurt to level up. Just because I have so fucking many souls. And because I've died stupidly. I can't risk that again, so... Let's see. Intelligence, I gotta get that up to 15. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain that here in time. There we go. Kind of split it up a little bit, but yeah, you want your intelligence to be 15, and there's a reason for that. And like I said, we'll explain that here in due time. So, all right. Go to Sin's Fortress, and then we're gonna make cakewalk of the depths when we actually get there. But sadly, we cannot warp yet. I hate that you can't do that. So we have to go the long route. Take the long way home. This is the only really annoying thing. I said, I'm not going to buy those spells from Ingi because I don't need them. But like I said, if you want your platinum, it's imperative that you buy those from Ingi. Dude. Oh, God. There we go. Jeez. There we go. What is that? Oh, that was from one of the barbarians. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay. Sad thing about these damn mosquitoes is they're never ending. They always spawn. I said, just makes them annoying. I said, we're going to come back here. We're going to come back to Blighttown later. And we'll, like, do the rest of this stuff later. I said, you can see an item over there. I just got to remember where Quilana is. I thought she was... I know she's down here. Or not Quilana. Something. Maybe she's over here. I hand to God don't remember. Okay. This is like bugging me. Why Quilana's not, or Quilana, whatever the hell her name is. Why she's not here. I don't know why she's... Unless she's over here. I don't remember her being this far over, though. I don't think she's over here. We have to come back later. And maybe she'll... I hand to God don't remember. I just want to get the hell out of Blighttown. I've died here enough times to... Okay. God damn. Will you... Let me heal. Can I heal, please? Thank you. You fucking dick. God, like I said, these damn mosquitoes are the most annoying enemies down here. I hate to say that, but they really are. Rid of that damn poison. Let's get the hell out of Blighttown. Bad enough we gotta come back down here later, but still. I gotta see. Hang on a second here. I gotta see why. Let me see. Why she is not there. Hold on. Trying to see how... Oh! Okay. 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 You have to have a pyromancy flame that is upgraded to at least level 10. That's why she's not down there yet. Okay. My apologies. I know she's there, and it is imperative you don't kill the beta chaos before she spawns. Otherwise, she won't spawn, period, and you're SOL. Okay. I rarely have to look anything up Dark Souls, but I was like, why is she not there? But yeah, I forgot. That's why. You are an absolute dick. Freaking clipped me. I'm not. No, we're done. Let's leave. We're done. Good God. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do... I gotta go buy some poison arrows. Poison arrows. Really? And I think I gotta call this elevator up because I do. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. So we're done with that for the time being. Where's Proud Knight? So we're gonna use all of our souls now, like I said, just to buy some poison arrows. Because trust me when I tell you, you're gonna want some poison arrows. Now I got the hiccups. That's great. All right. So after defeating Quilana and ringing, let me amend that. After ringing both bells of awakening, this guy Ramp will appear at Firelink Shrine. Now, so there's two different endings to the game. One involving Frampt, one involving Kaith. Which Kaith, if you talk to Frampt at all, you will oh god, trying to get rid of these damn hiccups. But if you talk to Frampt at any given time, you will lock Kaith out, meaning he will not spawn after you defeat the four kings in the New Londo Ruins. So, what I recommend to do in your first playthrough is don't speak to Frampt, right? And I'll show you guys that here in just a short. Also, his entourage hasn't shown up yet. Okay, maybe because you have to meet the Capra Demon for them to show up. Hand to God, I don't remember. It doesn't have anything to do with your platinum or whatever. You do have to get miracles from Rhea. So eventually, we're gonna have to. All right, let's. Oh no, I got to get poison arrows. That's right. Oh, and Griggs.
Oh, hello, Greg.
Blah, 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 blah. Yes. All right. He is one of your sorcery guys, so you're gonna want to buy all of his spells. Again, I'm not gonna buy them because I don't need them. All right. But your sorcery trophy, you want to buy every spell that he has. All right.
Goodbye then. Do stay.
And then there's going to be another NPC by the name of Big Hat Logan that you're going to want to buy spells from as well. But to get Logan to sell you spells, you're going to need to be, your intelligence is going to have to be level 15 or below. Or above, excuse me. Alright, we're going to go buy some poison arrows for our trip to Sin's Fortress. Okay. Poison arrows. There we go. 77. That should be plenty. Takes me down to 2 souls. 2 souls. That's actually kind of funny. And the good thing, part of why I want to do Sen's Fortress now is because I think there's a merchant up there that sells fire bombs. And we're going to use those for the Capra Demon. God, if I would have fallen like off that ledge, I would have cried. We had 6 deaths in Livestream 1. We're at 11 right now, so we've only gotten 5. I'm good for 1 more in this live stream, even though I don't want it. All right, change equipment. Arrows. We're gonna equip our poison arrows. All right. All right, let's make our way to Sen's Fortress. May not kill the Iron Golem in this episode because, like I said, I want to take out the Capra Demon. Like I said, I want to make sure we have fire bombs. Alright, go to Sen's Fortress. If I can get through Sen's Fortress without a death, I will be shocked, but we shall see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen, we shall see. Actually, we could take out the Golem. We just might. Alright. So Sen's Fortress now open. Alright. Oh, really? I don't think I did. But I know Sigurd is sitting out here when this door is closed, but I think he moves inside. But anyway, we have some man serpents in here that are super annoying. Step on this pressure plate, which is a trap. Not really too worried about these guys. You can get their weapon, which is actually a pretty decent weapon in the game. There's a second one in here. There he is. You missed. Backstab. Look at that with that Black Knight sword. Backstab, instant death. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Soul of a Brave Warrior. In this fortress is an absolute nightmare. Down below, there are a absolute ridiculous amount of Titanite demons. I believe there is I know 4 for sure, maybe 5 Titanite demons down below. So if you want to farm some demon Titanite, go for it. I don't recommend. I'm not going to bother with it, but if you want to, feel free. And this guy. Oh God, no! Brilliantly done, K-Dog. Brilliantly done. $12. Oh my god, alright. Let's do this again. As I said, it is just beyond frustrating. Like I said, just to die just to the stupidest shit. It's annoying. I will feed you here in a minute. In about half an hour, I will feed you. You've got plenty of cat food. You'll get your treat here in a little bit, okay? Right now I'm at work. Mwah. Try this again. Oakley, I can't do this with you in my face, Bubba. Really? Oh, thank you, iframes. Thank you so very much. There we go. Okay. Try this again. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Play it safe. Really? Okay, that's not what I was going for, but I'll take it nonetheless. You... I forgot about you, you little bastard. Alright, there we go. Well, I said I'd be surprised if I got through Sense Fortress and didn't die, but... Hi, Bubba. Be very, very careful traversing this. Step on that, that's going to be a pressure plate. Be very careful with that. Bubba, my Bubba Bear. I cannot do this with you in my face. I love you with all my heart and soul. Couple large Titanite shards, very nice. All right. So there. Oh God, I forgot about. The boulder. There we go. Yep, there he is. Oh God! I was really trying to get there before the ball did. Thank you. I love it. Hey, I gotta go back out here. Let this boulder fall again. Oh God. First off, we're gonna run up here. This is also the introduction to the Mimic. No, it's not. It is, but not here. Ring of Steel Protection. Outstanding. Increases physical defense. Which is very, very nice. Alright, well, we're gonna drop off down here. Take a little bit of fall damage, but that's okay. For the shuttle, but you don't really need the shuttle for anything, and then drop down here. Parry, riposte, Be very careful not to hit Sigurd. Blah, 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 blah. He cannot get past the boulder. You just want to exhaust his dialogue. Okay. Parry. Oh, and a stabby stab. Riposte. Riposte. Alright, so we're gonna come up here. Let the boulder pass again. I'm stuck on that damn thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we can make our way up through here. Be very, very careful. There's a trap right there. And come into here. And then we're going to come up through here. And what we're going to do is we are going to manipulate, and not manipulate, but we're going to turn this boulder thing. You are an absolute piece of shit. Like, you touch this boulder, it will fuck with you really bad. Go up this way first. I always get destroyed by that goddamn boulder. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to move this boulder. And when it starts doing damage to an enemy, you want to stop it till it kills the enemy. Which is right there, okay? Perfect. One more. One more should do it. Perfect. Alright, we're going to move this one more time. Actually, I'm going to move it 2 more times just to be on the safe side. And then we're going to do a couple different things while we're here. The way we need to go is that way, but there are a couple things that we're going to do for starters. We're going to come down here. Nope, nope. I'm going to come over here. Shit. Misjudged. Plunging attack. Takes you down. Grab this large soul of a proud knight. Come over to here. Oh boy, falls off. That's hilarious. Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. I think I just fudged this up. If I'm not even gonna lie, I think I messed this up. Drop down here. Maybe I did. No. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're just back here. All right, and the good thing is, Boulder came down here, killed this serpent here, also put a hole in this wall, which is very ideal because in this cage is Big Hat Logan.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan.
But go ahead, use the master key to save him. And then exhaust his dialogue. He will go back to Firelink Shrine. Okay? Okay. Come over here, unlock this cage with the master key as well. And then you get a soul of a hero, which I believe is 10,000 souls. And again, down there's some more Titanite demons down there. If you want to go farm for their weapon or again for Demon Titanite, you go right ahead. It ain't going to bother me a bit. I'm not going to worry about it because I don't need it. But, all right. Then you see Sigurd is gone now because we, with us moving the boulder trap so we can pass, that helps. And then the trap will always rotate itself when you get here. What is it doing? There it goes. Yeah, you'll always have to deal with the boulder here. God fucking damn it. That is so freaking annoying. Like, if you touch that damn thing... There's a ring. Very decent ring down there, too, I could get. Which we'll get that one later. Ow! Are you fucking serious? Oh my god! That has never, ever happened before. The boulder literally just eviscerated me all the way down that fucking ramp. This game can seriously suck my dick. That has never, ever happened before. Ever. Oh my freaking fracking god. That boulder literally just destroyed my health bar. Oh my god. One more death and I'm done. For the day. I'm tired of dying in bullshit ways. I hate this fucking fortress. I really do. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I just cannot believe. Oh my god. I cannot believe that happened. That, like I said, that has never in my life happened before. The boulder to destroy me like it just did. Yes, it will hit you once. But this one just drug me across the fucking pavement. Absolutely unbelievable. Just gonna try to concentrate. Like I said, I am just absolutely baffled right now. Good thing is I don't have to worry about going over there because Logan should be on his way back to Firelink Shrine now. Oh my god. Thank you. Good grief, man. Give me my goddamn souls, dick. If that would have happened again, I literally would have stopped. I would have been like, nope, done, see ya. Move that down there, and we're gonna proceed. We're gonna proceed on. There we go. All right, here we go. Be very careful. There's a trap here that's gonna fire bolts at you there. Be very, very careful of that. That's a bad time. All right, now with these, you're gonna want to run through these in one swoop. Okay. You should have just enough. Oh, there is one over here. And you want to come back this way. There is another serpent over here, who I do believe it guards a large Titanite shard, I believe. Or 2 large Titanite shards, excuse me. Did not realize he came down from there to come over here, but... Alright, now here's where the poison arrows come into play, because here we have a very, 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 very narrow beam, and there's also going to be a sorcerer right over there. Now, if he hits you with his spell, it's going to knock you off and you're going to fall to your death. All right? So what I recommend to do is to poison him. Oh my god. Serious? God, I hate this game. There we go. And now we're going to play the waiting game. Because it takes only a little bit of 3 health per second, but it lasts for like 3 or 5 minutes. So it's going to be enough to kill him. And trust me, you want to do this because, like I said, it's frustrating. You've seen me have to make this ascent a couple times, so... Is it tedious? Oh my god, more than you can ever know. But like I said, it's the safe approach to do it. That's why I like it so much. Boom. And with him dead, you can traverse this in peace. Now, the way to do this one is you're going to want to run past the first two. Stop. And then run again. Okay? Just like so. It eludes me if there's something over here. There is not. But yeah. No, I'm sorry. This is where the guy was. But like I said, it's just easier to take him out from afar. Alright? Now. Be wary of a fall. Yeah. You can fall down there. You'll fall to your death. So. Let's go ahead and go up here. This takes us to the top of the fortress. Okay. Now, what makes this part annoying is there's a giant up there who throws caster bombs. And if they detonate on you, it's ugh. So, we're going to do this. We're going to go up and kill him. Oh, God bless America. Seriously? Oh, my God. I swear to God, I'm stupid. Okay. Like, why is this... Not going to say anything. We're going to wait till it dissipates. Run. Past this. We're going to come over here. We're going to drop down here to a bonfire. Whew. Much needed, much deserved rest. So there we go. And then we're going to drop down here, which takes us back past all these pendulums. This takes us back up here. All right, so we didn't really lose a lot of progress, so that's good. All right, run. Run through here. Couple large titanite shards. Keep running. Anywhere you see black resin, those caster bombs can and will hit. All right, so we're gonna go take care of him right now. There is the golem that drops the boulder. He's a douchebag, but that's all right. We're gonna go take care of this guy throwing the caster bombs. We have a boulder knight over here too. Parry. Riposte. Take him down. This takes us to a dead end. I don't even know why he's here. But we're going to go down there as well. But like I said, the first thing you got to do is you got to get rid of this guy that is launching caster bombs. Because like I said, these things are an absolute annoyance. This is going to be our shortcut here in a minute. We got to get the cage key, which we're going to get here in just a short. We're going to come up here. We're going to traverse up here. Like so. Again, the caster bombs can hit you up here as well. Take this guy down. This guy usually drops the titanite shard, so that's a free shard. This is the way to the iron golem, but the golem that's throwing the caster bombs is up here. All right. Making sure he's not doing his crazy dance. Stay underneath of him. And eventually he will fall. Like so. Titanite chunk. Okay. And then over here, nope, nothing there. But now that he's gone, now we can come back down here and kind of traverse the rest of the way. Probably get this done, and then after this we'll probably wrap up once we get through Sense Fortress. Couple things to get. Let's drop down here. There's going to be a Benworky Knight over here. And again, same concept. This guy from the first time we fought him. Nothing's really changed. Easy peasy. Might as well come down here. There's going to be an NPC, Ricard, over here. He's going to be just up here. See if I can get him. Yeah, there's Ricard right there. Oh, God. He's quick. But I recommend fighting him on the stairs. It's just easier to kill him when he's on the stairs. But if you kill him, you get a few thousand souls. You also get his rapier weapon. Okay. But more importantly, if you come up here, a couple treasure chests in here. One of them contains a rare Ring of Sacrifice, which I highly recommend that you use this when you fight Seath the Scaleless for the first time, because you have to die to him and he can curse you. Rare Ring of Sacrifice, you will not lose your souls and you will not be cursed. All right. And then the other one is a Divine Blessing, which heals all of your HP. Okay. Very nice. We got 21,000 souls too, which is really, really nice. As I said, you want to buy some fire bombs. Come over here, grab large soul of a brave warrior. Items that we couldn't necessarily pick up for fear of being drilled with a caster bomb. Now we can pick those up. Now you can get that item there. I believe it's a sniper crossbow. It's not needed, but if you do a running jump, if you time it just right, you'll jump over that barricade, get the sniper crossbow, as well as 12 sniper bolts. All right. Balder Knight here. Normally you would just come down these stairs, and then you would encounter the Balder Knight. But like I said, you know, you can get a jump attack. There's a Balder Knight here guarding a chest. Parry. Riposte. And in this chest, you can grab the Flame Stoneplate Ring. Boost your fire defense. Okay. Everybody with me so far? Alright. Now we're going to go get the cage key so we can... Oh, nope, this is where we came in from. So we have to go back up this way. I don't know why my chat is not getting chat messages, so, but... Alright, so with that done, we're going to come over here. That was the way to Ricard. So we're going to come up this way. And instead of going to the Iron Golem, we are going to go this way. All right, so what we want to do is do a running jump. And at the last moment, jump. And you should barely make it, but you should make it nonetheless. So, talk to this guy. He is a merchant, blah, 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 blah. And, oh, yeah, this is what I wanted. Some black fire bombs. We're going to buy, you know what, a lot more than what we need. 40. But, like I said, this is how we're going to cheese the Capra Demon in the lower Undead Burg. We're going to go ahead and take out the Iron Golem because we're here. But first thing is first, we're going to take this very, 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 very long staircase down here. Now, keep in mind, if you don't have the master key, which I don't know why you wouldn't get it, but come down here and grab the cage key. This is going to unlock Logan's cell, all right? But if you have the master key, you don't need to worry about it. But I do recommend coming here to get the cage key because, like I said, it's going to unlock the shortcut, which I'm going to show off here momentarily. And then we'll take out the boss, the Iron Golem, one of the weakest bosses in the entire game. And then I will have to wrap this episode up because, like I said, the wife will be home here pretty soon. Ooh. Very, very carefully. Traverse up there. Like I said, with the Black Knight sword, even upgraded. But here is the cage key. There we go. Open that. And then I'll just go ahead and show it. You get in. And it's going to lower you all the way down to the beginning of the area. All right. Remember this? Really? Okay, that worked too. But anyway, yeah, this takes you all the way back to the basically the ground level, if you will, of the fortress. So, all right. So with that being said, let's take out the Iron Golem. I'll show you guys. There's a summon that you can pick up. You don't need a summon for this boss. You really don't. But if you're a member of the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant, if you do summon people in, you will get a Sunlight Medal. All right, and again, you need 30 of those. If you want your Platinum Trophy, you need 30 of those. There's the Iron Golem right there. But we're gonna go over here and grab Iron Tarkus. This guy is a tank. And we're going to completely eviscerate the Iron Golem. So, he's armed with a badass sword, the Black Iron Great Shield, which we'll get later on. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. He looks intimidating. Roll through that. The most frustrating thing about the Golem is he can do a grab attack. But look at this. Enough damage, he starts to wobble, he starts to stagger. Oh, missed. Missed. He starts to wobble. And stagger, and there we go. You can make the Golem fall off the top of the fortress. Oh my god, I've only done that like once, so that was actually super cool. 40,000 souls, the core of the Iron Golem. Yeah, if you stagger him toward the ledge, he will drop down to one knee, and if he's close enough to the edge, he will tumble backwards, and he will fall to his death. There we go. Thank you. Like I said, he's not difficult at all, but... And then if you touch this Ring of Light, that takes you to Anne Orlando. That's your next trophy. Yeah, so... But in the next live stream, which will probably be Friday, because I am off work on Friday. Or it might even be Thursday. Might even be Thursday during the day. Well... I don't know. I gotta. Tomorrow we're gonna wrap up Lunar, and then we're gonna. Once we get done with Lunar, we're gonna continue with Sleeping Dogs before I start Lunar 2. I want to get Sleeping Dogs. All the videos have an amazing line of views, so I want to keep that momentum going with that. So once we get Lunar 1 done, we will get Sleeping Dogs done. And then once we get Sleeping Dogs done, we'll start Lunar 2. But like I said, this whole How to Platinum series is going to be pretty ideal. Like I said, hopefully this will give you guys the way to, like I said, if you struggle with, you know, the platinum, like you guys aren't sure, like you're missing a trophy or you're missing this and you're missing that. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this live stream series will help you achieve your platinum, because like I said, it's a very satisfying platinum. I promise you that. So, but anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up. In the next live stream, we're going to do a little bit of backtracking. We're going to go through the lower Undead Burg. I'm going to show you guys how to cheese the Capra Demon, which is super cool, super fun to do. We're going to go through the depths to kill the Gaping Dragon, because you need his tail. He has a tail weapon that you need for your Knight's Honor trophy. And then we will start to explore Anor Londo. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. I mentioned before, we are 10 subscribers away from hitting 500, which is absolutely incredible. Super excited about that. Like I said, I will be with you guys tomorrow at some point, probably late afternoon to early evening. We'll get Lunar 1 wrapped up, our special tribute to Big Baby J 30. Get that done, and then, as I said, on Thursday, we will more than likely, I will more than likely do Sleeping Dogs, but count on maybe another, the third live stream of this. Also have to notate we are at a death count of 13. I'm going to notate that on my notepad. That way I can remember that for the next stream. So with that being said, I almost gave myself a 14th death. We're only at 13, K-Dog. We're not at 14. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you guys tomorrow afternoon. That being said, love y'all. We'll catch you guys in the next video.